touch of the trade winds in the mid-Pacific lies the island of Hawaii, a small continent of volcanoes, plantations, coffee and cattle country, and the romantic historical lure of dreamy Kona. Coconut Island lies in the calm harbor of the typical tropical city of Hilo. Although Hilo is thoroughly modern, it retains an atmosphere of languorous charm peculiar to these paradise islands. White buildings are gilded brightly by the warm Hawaiian sunshine, where modern civilization embraces many charms of the primitive. Sturdy blue sampans in the river await the hour when they will voyage onto the high seas for catches of ku, ahi, mahi-mahi, and ulua for the tables of island people. The Waialuku River flows through Hilo, lending picturesqueness to the town, while just above the city, the stream plunges over a great lava arch, forming Rainbow Falls. Kalapana Beach in Puna, where the turquoise waters and white surf spread patterns over sand which is black disintegrated lava, shining like wet jet as the waves retreat. The remains of old temples are to be found on a rocky point nearby. A fringe of coconut palms with leafy rocket-like tops yearn toward the sea. A fine highway leads past many natural curiosities, such as Onomea Arch, carved by the waves in their century-long battle with the rugged shore. A spectacular railway trip follows the Hamakua coast, over chasms and across deep canyons in a riot of tropical beauty. Long expanses of sugarcane fields slope gently to the blue sea. Spidery structures support the flumes across the rugged country. These flumes carry the sugarcane from the fields on the higher slopes down to the mills by the coast. View after view of surpassed loveliness of ocean, cliff, and jungle, with 1,000 shades of green and blue shimmering in the clear Hawaiian sunlight. One of the numerous waterfalls at the top of a deep gorge, set in a green that is peculiar to the islands. Kukui trees keep this tender springtime tint throughout the year. Countless impatient streams rush to drain the sea, eroding deep valleys on their way. Laupahoehoe lies below. It is built on an ancient lava flow. On the side of Mount Mauna Loa, there is a region fascinating more for its weirdness than for conventional beauty. In the district of the volcano, in the Hawaii National Park, are fumaroles, steam pits, sulfur caves, old and new lava flows, scarred and tortured by volcanic fires, a region that just Dore's illustrations for Dante's Inferno. Visitors from colder climates who have nursed their pet ferns through the rigors of winter will be charmed by a forest of giant tree ferns arching high above their heads in cool, lacy patterns. The path through the tree fern forest leads to an old lava tube. Imagine walking into lava tubes, like empty veins through which only recently flowed the hot earth blood of a living volcano. The green gold wonder of a sulfur cliff with crystals of pure sulfur formed by the fiery breath of the goddess Pele. In the great crater of Kilauea is the pit of Halimaumau, the house of everlasting fire. When this great pit is periodically filled with lava, it is a sight so spectacular that the minds can scarcely grasp it, even while looking at it. When it is quiet, it is sinisterly beautiful with its threat of leashed fury, showing in the death mask of the lava fountains, 900 feet below, which only recently vomited fiery lava high in the air. With all its primitive grandeur of Earth still in the making, Hawaii's volcanoes are harmless enough. Because Kilauea is an open-throat volcano, it does not have the usual destructive quality of other famous volcanoes, and the spectacle may be viewed in safety. Along the way to Kona, the highway crosses over vast expanses of lava, both ancient and modern. This flow occurred in 1926 and swept from the slopes of Mauna Loa down to the coast, where it cascaded into the sea. As the lava cooled, it broke into huge peaks and slabs, resembling a blackened ice jam. The lehua trees with their fiery red blossoms could easily make us believe the sparks are still glowing on the old lava fields. Mark Twain's tree, a huge monkey pod which the famous writer planted when he was in Hawaii. The road to the Kona coast passes the ancient city of refuge, dating back beyond the memory of present-day Hawaiians. In olden days, anyone who was persecuted or pursued was safe if he could gain the walls surrounding the old Heiau temple. Captain Cook landed in the Hawaiian Islands at Kealakekua Bay. Across the bay is the monument erected to his memory. From these coffee berries is made the famed Kona coffee, named from this section of the coast on whose high slopes it grows. The berries are picked by hand. They resemble ripe cherries. They are dried in the sun on open platforms. An exciting spectacle is the loading of steers onto the cattle boats at Kauai Hai. Few people realize that the islands boast some of the finest cowboys and bronco riders in the world. They have to be good to herd the cattle on the precipitous mountain slopes. Here, the cattle have the satisfaction of knowing that the seagoing cowboys and horses get just as wet as they do. Hoisted high onto the decks of the cattle boat, they are bedded down and made comfortable for their sea excursion across the channel to Honolulu. Kailua in the heart of the dreamy Kona country. Here the first Christian church was built with the missionaries, and here also drowses the old summer palace of the kings in the days of Hawaiian royalty, from whose cool veranda this Hawaiian adventure closes with the rays of the setting sun.